Good morning. Thank you for joining me for Therapy Thursday. I want to talk to you today about anxiety and ruminating thoughts, and hopefully, I can share with you some ways that I help myself fall asleep. So, I just want to share openly with you because, as you know, I'm just getting started, and we'll go from there, okay? So, there was a time when I was completely unable to fall asleep or to focus because I was completely incapable of controlling my anxiety, controlling ruminating and invasive thoughts. Uh, I was constantly taking a mental inventory of everything that had just happened to me, everything that I had been through in life, everything that I had sought so hard to accomplish. Um, and falling asleep was just impossible. I went to the doctor. They gave me prescription medication. Needless to say, they did not work, which is why I don't take prescription medication now. Um, so I just want to share with you some of the ways that I help myself when doctors, therapists, and Western prescription medication just don't seem to work. I take myself into a quiet place, especially if anxiety is really high or I've done enough work and I've accomplished enough for one day. Um, I will just go into a quiet place. I'll call it a napping period. Sometimes during the day, I can do this for about 20 minutes and get right back on schedule. Um, so I'll lay down in a quiet place, a position of comfort where my airway is not restricted, my blood flow is not restricted. I do not lay on my side for this, okay? Laying on your side does do something for your circulation. So I lay on my back. I keep my airway in a nice neutral position and I close my eyes. When I first started doing this, I was not able to close my eyes because I had a lot of fear, I had a lot of anxiety, and I couldn't close my eyes, especially if I was doing this in a crowded environment. When it is time to fall asleep, though, I will close my eyes. And what I do for myself is I repeat confidently words of affirmation, phrases of affirmation. This may vary for you, and that's fine. You might want to sit down with a little notepad and journal for yourself some key elements that are important for you to focus on while you're going through anxiety. There's things that you want to focus on, things that you can feel, things that you can see, things that you can touch, things that you can smell, and things that you can taste. But we'll get into those type of anxiety. I call it in the moment training. We'll do some of that training later. Right now, I just want to talk to you primarily about falling asleep. I can be a perfectionist. I can be a workhorse or a slave driver, something like that inside of my head. So to settle all of that down and to bring it just into a place where I can rest can be kind of tricky. So follow along with me if you will. Excuse me. Follow along with me if you will. I lay down in a quiet place and my breathing is very important. Much like Lamaze, with Lamaze breathing, you are capable of focusing through pain. You want to take a full, deep breath, and the key here is to blow it all out. The key is to blow out all of those toxins. So we cadence our words of affirmation or our phrases of affirmation along with our breathing. Okay, so we take a big, deep, cleansing breath in and we start our affirmations. I am worthy. I deserve peace. I deserve happiness. I did a good job today. I worked hard today. And as you go through these affirmations, you blow out and expel all of your air and all of your toxins. You take another deep breath in and you say, I am worthy of rest. I am worthy of relax. I am worthy of sleep. I have done enough for one day. I have worked to my fill. It is time for me to sleep. And you start telling yourself that it's okay to rest, it's okay to relax, and it's okay to fall asleep. Then what I do is I'll take it one step further, especially while all of those thoughts are just so sporadic and chaotic. That's when I have to talk to myself the loudest. You have done a good job today. You are doing a good. And it's very important when you do this not to when you speak, but actually cadence as you go through your phrases of affirmation. Once I've gotten through my phrases of affirmation, I will picture, excuse me, a completely dark room. Maybe a really dark purple curtain is usually the one that I like the most. And I picture in this dark room, I will actually focus my attention on writing each letter of each word. So for relax, I will start writing in my mind R, E, L, A, X. So you understand. I will write the word sleep. I will write the word relax. I will write the word rest. Of course, as you go through this technique, you're going to fill these spaces with words and articulation of your own. And that's exactly where you want to be with this. So I hope that I have given you enough information and walked you through this enough where you can take it on your own and add to it. Please, if you enjoy using this technique, and it's a form of meditation, so if you enjoy using this technique, if you do end up adding to it and you find yourself enjoying it, please leave a comment in the comment description below. Tell me how you use this therapy, or tell me your variation on this therapy, because although this is how I put myself to sleep, there's 7.5 billion people in this world. And maybe you could teach me something. I love you all. I hope that you guys have a great day and a great night's rest. And remember to give yourself a pat on the back and tell yourself that you did a good job today, that you've accomplished the things that you needed to accomplish. And if you didn't, it doesn't matter. It's just time to go to bed. I love you all. Take care.